Hi, my name is Steven. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can email log your downloads or freebies on your WordPress website. So let's say, for example, you are giving something away on your website, but you want people to subscribe before they can get access to the download button or the file that you are giving away. This is a great way to do that. So we're going to achieve this using a simple plugin. So it doesn't matter which theme or which page builder you are using, you are going to be able to add this on your website. So let me go ahead and show you what we're going to cover today. So let's say, for example, I have something for you to download, like a template or something like that, or like a website layout, and that is locked behind this subscribe button. So what you need to do here is you have to subscribe, put your name and email address, and then subscribe to download. This is the only way you will get access to the file. So this is one way you can do this. And then another way is to have a pop-up like this. You can see here that I have 3 different download samples. So let's say, for example, that you want to download this sample number 1, and you're going to click on this subscribe here to download, and it's going to pop up a subscribe form like this, and then you're going to put your name and email address here, and then check this box to agree to the terms and conditions, and then click on this button here to subscribe. And then once you subscribe, you will have access to the file that you want to download. And then another example is this sample number 2. You can see here I only need your email address, I don't need your name. And then this sample number 3 here, you can see that I need your name and also need your email address for you to be able to subscribe to download. And then you also have the option to add double opt-in verification. That means the email will be sent to the email address that you put here, so you have to log into your email to download the file. So the link will be sent to your email. So this is a great way to prevent spam or people using fake email to subscribe to your email letter. So if you want to do that, you have that option where you will send the file to the subscriber's email. They will have to log into their email address and then click on the link, and the file will start downloading automatically. So let me go ahead and show you the plugin that we're going to use, and then I'll show you how to configure it and how you can set it up on your website. So the first thing you need to do is to get the plugin that we're going to need for this tutorial. So you're going to go to this website right here to get the plugin. So go ahead and click on the link in the description box below, and that is going to bring you to this website right here. So once you're on this page, go ahead and purchase the license. You can see the license is only $15, and then over here, if I click on overview, you can see that I just have one license for this item, so I just purchased one. So once you purchase that, go ahead and hover over your username here and then click on downloads, or you can just click on this downloads over here, and then it's going to open this page right here, and then you're going to click on download and then click on all files and documents right here. So click there. So once the file is downloaded, you can see that the file is downloading over here. Once the file is downloaded, you're going to log back into your WordPress website, and then you're going to click on plugins, and then you're going to click on add new, and then you are going to click on upload plugin. So go ahead and drag the file that you just downloaded and then install the plugin. So once you do that, you are going to go back here, and then if you look over here at the bottom left, you are going to see a new option right here that says subscribe to download. So click on that. It's going to open your dashboard right here, and you can see the 4 examples that I created earlier. So once you're in here, in your case, there will be nothing here. You're going to have only this green bar right here. So when you create a form, it's going to show up here, and you have the option to disable the form. You can see all these forms are currently active, so you have the option to disable it by clicking on this pencil icon here to edit the form. And then from here, you can see what the form looks like. This is the setting. You can turn it off here. Once I turn it off here and click on save changes, and if I go back to forms right here, you can see that this one is currently inactive because I just turned it off, and then it's not going to show up on the front end anymore. And then from here, you can see the short code. This is the code that you're going to use to display your form. So basically, you can add this form anywhere you want on your website because you're going to be using a short code. So that means you can add it anywhere you want on your website using any page builder that you want. But before I show you how to create a new form, I'm going to walk you through this setting right here. So go under the subscribe to download, and then you're going to click on settings right here, and that is going to open up this page. And this is where you're going to enable your MailChimp account if you have one, so that all your subscribers are going to go directly to your MailChimp account. So you're just going to click on this button right here, and then you're going to paste in your MailChimp API key right here. So you can click here and then go to your MailChimp account, get your API key, and then once you do that, you can paste it in here, and then you can click on save changes. So you can see here that they only have MailChimp and constant integration. So that's basically all the settings that they have here. They don't have that much settings. And then over here, you can see the help option here. If you need help, you can click on this help option. This is going to take you to their documentation page, and then you can click on this documentation, and then you're going to go through and see how you can set up pretty much anything that you're confused about. You can click over here to find out how you can set that up. And then let me go back here and continue with the tutorial. So I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to click on subscribers. So once you click on subscribers here, this is where you're going to see all your subscribers. So when someone subscribes to your email letter, this is where they're going to show up. And then if you want to export them to somewhere else, this is where you're going to click to export all your subscribers to maybe upload them somewhere else if you want. And then you can click on this add subscription form to add a new subscription form. It's going to open up like this. And then to see all your existing subscription forms, you're going to click on subscription forms here, and then you're going to see all your existing forms. So let's go ahead and create a new form. So let's click on new form here, or we can click on this add new subscription form over here. And then we're going to first of all activate this form, and then we're going to give it a title. Okay, so I'm going to call this one Divi website template. So I want to give away Divi website template, but I want people to subscribe before they can get access to this template. And then from here, you're going to select the file. So you can click on upload file from here. And then you can choose a file from your library. You can go ahead and upload that template in your library, and then you're going to select it. You can click on upload file and then select the file. So here I already have a file that I just uploaded. So this is a website template. So I'm going to go ahead and select this file, and then I'm going to click on select over here. So if this is an external link, maybe something like Google Drive link, or maybe OneDrive link, or somewhere else, something that is not hosted on your website, you're going to enable this button right here. So this will allow this link to actually open on your browser as a downloader. But since this is hosted on our website, so we don't need to enable this button, because they're going to be able to download this directly from the website. So we don't need to enable this button. So I kind of like the fact that they explained everything here. So if you don't know what each of these options mean, you can go ahead and read what they said here, and then it's going to explain it to you. So if you enable this option, that means you will send an encrypted download link to the subscribers. That means they're not going to be able to share that link with someone else. So if someone else wants to download the free file they are offering, they have to come to your website to sign up in order to get access to that link, because the link that you're going to send to each subscriber is going to be different and is going to be encrypted. That means it cannot be opened from another IP address. So if you want that, you can go ahead and activate that. So if you want the link to expire after a certain period of time, you're going to go ahead and click on link expire, and then you're going to put how many minutes. So maybe after 30 minutes, for example, you want the link to expire, and then you can add the link expire message here. You can say something like, oh sorry, your link have expired, go ahead and subscribe again to get a new link, or something like that. Go ahead and put whatever you want in there. So let me show you an example of what this looks like. So I created one earlier and I tested it out, and it's actually working. So here, for example, you can see that I sent a download link to myself yesterday. So when I click on this link, you can see right here that it says, sorry, your link have expired. Please go back to the website, subscribe again to gain access. So this is what it's going to look like once you send the link and put a time limit on the link. So let's go back here and continue filling the form. So this redirection option, let's say for example, you want somebody to go to this specific URL when they click on the download button. So let's say you have a whole bunch of files on a specific page that is private on your website, but when someone click on this download button, it will take them to that link. So that means this link is not available on your website unless if someone clicks on this button. So this is what you're going to do with that. So you don't need to enable all these options at the same time. You know how I created different forms, and then I used it to demonstrate different type of download buttons that you can create. So this is what you're going to do. You're not going to add all these options on just one download form, because it might just not work. I don't know, I haven't tried that out. So make sure that you're not using all the options at the same time. So use the ones that you actually need. So let's say for example, you want them to go to this page. So just copy the link to this page, and then you're going to paste it in here. And once they click on that button, it will take them to this page. So that's just an example. I'm going to turn that off for now. So this double opt-in option is one that you need to enable if you want your subscribers to be able to verify their email address before they can get another email with the link to the download. That means Once they subscribe, they have to go to their email address, confirm the email address, and then they will now get a second email that is going to contain the link to the download. Once they click on that link, the file will start downloading automatically right from their email address. So this is a great way to prevent spam or prevent people from using fake emails to subscribe to your email letter. So if you need this option, you can go ahead and activate it, and then you can go in here and then you can write all the messages what you need to say in here. So this one is the opt-in message confirmation. You can see right here, and here you can enter the sausage message, and here you can enter a form error message. So this always show button right here is one that you need to turn on if you want people to see the download button after they have already subscribed to your email letter. So that means once they subscribe and come back to your website, they will be able to see that button again if they want to resubscribe, if they want to click on it and subscribe again to get the download link again. Of course, they're not going to be subscribed twice, but they will always have that access to that button if they want to download that file again. But if you turn this off, that means when they come back to your website, they are not going to be able to see that download button. So this is up to you. And then the next one here is the unallowed email domains. Let's say, for example, you don't want people to use Yahoo mails or maybe temp mails or different type of mail. You can go ahead and go here and enter that type of mail that you don't want people to use. So once you enter that here, all those type of email address will not be allowed to use to sign up to your email letter. And if there's anyone that you want to delete later, you come back here and click on the delete button to delete that. Once you finish, scroll back up and then you're going to click on save changes. And now that we have the general setting done for the form, we can go back here to form settings. So this is where we are going to customize the heading of the form. You can see here, if we go back here to this form, you can see here I said subscribe to download. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go back here and paste that here as the heading, and then you can click this button to show the heading like this. Then I'll go back here as well, and then I'm going to copy the subtitle. For example, I will come back here, click on subtitle, and then I'm going to paste that subtitle here, and then I'm going to click on show subtitle. And then the name, you can decide whether you want to collect name or just email address. If you want to collect a name, you can put that here, and then if you want to make it required, you can turn on this button. That means they have to enter their name to be able to subscribe. And then you can also put the label for the name here. You can just say name. So here you can see that I put the label for the name. I said your first name, so go ahead and enter your first name there, and then here your email, I can just say your email like this. And then for this one, if you want to add your terms and agreement, you're going to go ahead and paste that in here. If you go back here, you can see that I have here just a small button here. I just say you should agree to this, and then I'm going to copy that. I'll go back here and paste that in here. Of course, you're going to add yours. It's going to be all your information and everything, and then you're going to add it here. And then if you want to enable the GDPR agreement, you're going to also enable this one, and then you're going to paste that in here, but I'll leave this off for now. And then the subscribe button, this is where you're going to decide what your subscribe button is going to say. Okay, so right here you can see that I've entered my button text here, subscribe and download. And then from here you can show your footer if you want. Maybe you want to add additional information under your form. This is where you're going to do that, but I'm going to turn this off for now. And then once you finish, you're going to click on save changes. And then at any time, if you want to see what your form is going to look like, you're going to click on preview over here. And this is what your form is going to look like. So this is the form that we're currently creating right now. And then you can go back here, close this, go back here. We're going to select form layout. And here you can see that they have 22 layouts that you can choose from. So let's say number 5, for example, is going to look like this. And then number 3 will look like this, number 2, and then number 13. So you have all these options right here. So let me go ahead and use this number 13. And then here you can choose the font width. You can use pixel or you can use percent. Maybe I want this to be 100%. I will just type in 100% right here. And then here you can choose how you want the font to display. So if you want the font to be direct display, it's going to look like this. And then if you want it to be a pop-up, it's going to be like this one. So these ones are pop-up. This is where you're going to choose that option. So from here you can select a pop-up display. So let's say, for example, if I select this pop-up display and then I want to use image as the trigger type, and then I'm going to select the image that I want to use as the trigger image here. I'm going to go here and select this icon, for example, and then I'm going to go up here, save the changes, and then I'm going to click on preview. Now you can see that I have that icon here. If I click on it, it's going to pop up the subscription form here, and you're going to fill up the form, and then you're going to click on subscribe to download. So let's go back here, and then we can change this to maybe direct display. And then if we save the changes from here, and then we can click on preview, and then you can see that we have the form right here directly, right? So that's pretty much how you can customize the form, how you can grade the form. You can go ahead and choose any other type of form that you want. They have 22 designs for you here. I think that is a lot. So you have the option here. You can find something that will work for you over here. and then the email setting here, this is where you're going to add the from email. So for example, here you can add your from email. So this email is from Steven@wplifestyle.com, and then here the from name, maybe your name, maybe your company name. So here this is from Steven, for example. So the confirmation email subject, this is where you're going to add your confirmation email subject, and then your download email subject, you're going to add that here. And then if you want to send download notification, you're going to turn this on, and then once you finish, you're going to go up here, and then you're going to click on save changes. And then from here, if you know CSS, if you want to add any CSS, this is where you're going to add that. And then enable custom styling. If you want to style your own form, your own text color, this is where you're going to do it. You're going to choose a different style here. And then your button background, maybe you want to choose a different button. Maybe you want a black button. And then your button text, maybe you want it white. And then your hover color, maybe you want this as your hover color, and then the hover color text, maybe you want it white. Loader color, and the background type, you can see this is color if you want to choose a background type, or you can choose an image or something like that. So you can go ahead and play around with this. Let me just choose a random color here, and then I'm going to go here and click on save changes. If I preview this, now you can see that we have a different design, and that is because I just have a custom color here. So I can change this to maybe red, and then if I click on save changes, if I preview this, now you can see that we have a red background. So this is just an example. This is just ugly, so go ahead and play around with it, or you can just turn it off, and then you can use their own default designs that they have for you here. Where you select the layout, you can use the designs that they have here for you. So once you finish that, you can copy your shortcode. You can copy your shortcode from here, or you can go to all forms. You can go to subscription forms, and then from here you can see the one that we just created, which is the Divi website template. And then you are going to copy the shortcode right here. So click on this to copy the shortcode, and then you can go on your website and you can add this pretty much anywhere that you want. So let's say for example we want to add this here. I'm going to click on edit page. So I'm using Elementor right here, so you can use any page builder that you want. And then over here, I'm just going to add a new row. Maybe I'm going to add a new, actually I'm going to delete this one. You can see here, we don't have anything on this page again. So if I refresh the page, you can see that the page is completely empty. We don't have anything here. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to find the code module. Then I'm going to put that in here. Then I'm going to paste the shortcode that we just copied. You can see it's a direct form like this. If we go back here to the forms, if I click on this pencil icon here, you can see the form that we have right now. So we can actually change it from here. For example, we can go to layout, then we can choose another template. Maybe we choose template 11, for example. Then we're going to click on save changes. If we come back here and refresh this page, now you can see the template that we just choose is going to look like this. You can see that we have a different template here. And then if you want this to be a pop-up instead of direct display like this, we're going to go back here, and then we're going to go to layout settings. Then we're going to scroll down here and go to display type, and then we're going to change this to pop-up. Now that we have it as a pop-up here, we can actually change this to text. So once we have the text here, we're going to go back here and click on save changes, and then we go back here and refresh the page. So now you can see that we have a button. So when we click on that button, it's going to pop up a form here for us to fill up. So let's go back here and go back to one of the forms that I created earlier. You can see here that we have this download sample number 1. So let's go ahead and click on edit here. So if you scroll down here, you can see that I have this form to double opt in. And then here I have the success message, and the message says, thanks for downloading one of our templates. Please check your inbox for the download link. So this right here is something that you have to put in yourself. This will actually tell the subscribers what to do. So you can see all these boxes here. For example, if they have an error message, you can see here I said, oops, you missed something, or something like that. So you can go ahead and fill this box up. So make sure that you're saying the right things in the box. For example, like here, this will actually tell the subscribers what to do after they have clicked on the submit button. So they will know now that they have to go and check their inbox for the download link. So that's what this means. And once they go to their inbox, they're going to see a message like this. You can see here that it said, thank you for subscribing to my WordPress website. Please confirm your subscription by using the link below. So they will have to click on this link to confirm their subscription. After that, they're going to get a second email that is going to look like this. This is going to say, here is your download link. Now they're going to click on that to download the template. So let me go ahead and show you an example here. So let's try that with this download sample number 1. So let's go ahead and click on the edit button so you can see what we have here. So the form status is currently inactive, so we're going to activate that, and we're going to click on save changes. So right now you can see that I have the link expire sent to 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, this link is going to expire. And then you can see here, I have the message for the expired link. So you have to fill in this up by yourself. So if you turn this off, you're not going to see the message option again. And then for the instant download, we don't have that activated because we don't need that on this particular form. And then I have the always show on display here. So keep in mind, this is just for download sample number 1. So I'll go back here, and then the download sample number 2, we're going to click here. And now I want to go here and I want to enable instant download. That means I'm going to turn off this double opt-in. I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm going to enable instant download. That means once they click on that download button and subscribe, instead of me to send an email to them to get the download link, they're going to get a download button right away to click on it to download the file right from my website. So go ahead and click on save changes. So now you can see that we just made modifications to download link number 1 and 2. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the shortcode for the download link number 1. And then I'm going to go back here, and then I will edit this page, and then I will paste it here. So this is download link number 1, and this is a pop-up. So let's go back here. I'm going to duplicate this actually. I'll duplicate this. So let's go back here. I'm going to go to download link number 2. Then I'll scroll down here. I'll go to layout settings. So I want to make this a direct display instead of a pop-up. I'm going to click on save changes. Then I'll copy the shortcode from here. Then I'll go back here, and then I'll paste the shortcode on this second one like this. So this one, we just need the email address. So let's go ahead and refresh the page. So now you can see that we have 2 options here. So from here, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my email address here, and then I'm going to click on this button right here to agree to the terms and services, and then I'm going to click on subscribe and download. So once I click on that, now you can see that I automatically get a download button right here. So if I click on that download button, the file is going to start downloading immediately. And then let's check this one out. Here I need to put my name. So I put Steven here. I'm going to put my email here, and then I'm going to accept, and then I will click on subscribe. And now you can see, thanks for downloading one of our templates. Please check your inbox for the download link. Okay, now so let's head over to my email and see if we can find the email. You can see the email just arrived. You can see the email was sent 1 minute ago. You can see here that it says you will receive the download link as soon as you confirm the subscription. So we're going to click on this link right here to confirm the subscription. Once you click on the link, you can see that your subscription has been confirmed. So one thing to keep in mind is that this email might go to your subscribers spam folder, or maybe their promotion folder or something like that if they're using Gmail or any other email provider that filters spam. Because sometimes WordPress email will go directly to spam if you don't have SMTP activated on your website. So make sure you're using SMTP server on your website so that all the emails coming from your website will go straight to your client inbox. So let's go back here and see if we got a new email. You can see that we got a new email. This one is like 0 minutes ago, you can see. So this is the download link that I'm talking about. So once you click on this link, it's going to start downloading the file immediately. You can see the file is downloading right here at the bottom left. So as you can see, this is a great way to ask for an email address in exchange for something of value that you are giving away, something like a freebie or maybe an ebook. This is a great way to collect email address and grow your subscribers while you are doing that. So if you like this video and this video was helpful one way or the other, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a video like this. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. I'm going to see you on the next one.